Welcome to week 2 of this sacred stretching course with me, Lindsey Marie Silver, here at Little Egypt Studio in Scotland. In this session, let's really enjoy that energy harnessing that we did in week 1, and let's utilize that to really enhance your personal sacred power, your femininity, your sensuality, and then let's use that energy to cleanse and flow, purify, release and relax. Flowing like water. Here we go. Let's bring ourselves into alignment throughout the whole body. Gently sway your hips out side to side. Let's take a moment to focus on softening through each of the muscles of body. Let's start with bringing our awareness to our feet. See if you can soften out through each of your feet, spread out through your toes. Gently lift through the arches. Up through the ankles, allow the ankles to relax. Up through your low legs, into your knees. Let's now bring a nice deep bend to one knee, then through the other. Make that bend as deep as you like, or as gentle and light as you like. And with that, let's bring our awareness and our softening energy to thighs. And all the way up to your hips. And now here up in the hips, we could start to bring a figure of 8 movement as you bend through the knee, extend the hip out to the side, bend down through the other side, slide your hip down diagonal, up and round, down to the ground. Up to the sky, down to the ground. Softening up through the joints of the hips and through the muscles of hips and glutes themselves. Up through long muscles of the back now. Let's lengthen all the way through. Long muscles of back, lengthen through the spine. Perhaps take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, see if you can lengthen some more through long muscles of back, through the waist, belly, and through the spine. Let's bring the hands down by your side. Ribcage extend, soften through the shoulders. Let's bring the shoulders on this shoulder roll. We can roll one shoulder back, then the other. Softening, releasing, and relaxing. Allow that movement to be really soothing. You could bend through your knees here. Sway the hips one side to the other. As you gently bring your hands out to the side. That energy of the Pisces new moon. Like water flowing. Let your emotions flow. Let the muscles release and soften like water. As tension drains away. Relaxing all down through your arms now. Let's just gently allow any droplets of tension just to splash off of your fingertips. Relax through your neck now, your head. Relax your ears and your face. And just feel that softening of your face. Relax your brain. Enjoy the softening of your whole body. cleansing of mind, the free flow of your spirit, pure, crystal clear like water. Into center, let's bring our hands up to the sky. Open out to the moon, deep bend through knees. And gently coming up towards the sky. Release through the spine, one vertebrae at a time as you come down through center. Extend some of the way through your legs, unwind to the sky. And release. This time we're going to come down towards the ground. Down towards the ground. If the ground is accessible to you with your hands, you can place your hands on the ground and just gently increase the bend of the knee to bring your hip over towards one side. It's like a gentle lunge through one side and through the other. And at the same time as that, enjoying that increased flow of nutrients to the brain. Bring that gently back into center. We're going to unwind one vertebrae at a time here. Back to center. In the center, release out through the waist. Coming over towards one side. Keep your shoulders open. So we don't want to collapse into it. You want to open up to the sun, open up to the moon. Bring it back into center. You can bring a tiny bit of a bend through the knee. You're going to slide on the other side, bring it all the way across. And we're lengthening out through the waist. Keep it open. Doesn't that feel good? Deep breath in. As you breathe out, let's bring it back into center. Let's try that one more time. You can bend through your knees here and extend that opening through the feet. You point outwards the toes, and here you can slide all the way through, this time coming all the way down. Open up towards the sky. Really feeling that deep releasing stretch all the way down through your waist there. Well done. That looks wonderful. Everybody joining me live here. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, let's bring that all the way back into center. Wow, take a moment to notice how you feel one side to the other. Then take a deep breath in. Slide all the way across to the other side. You'll probably find you can slide further that time as opposed to the first time. Check your balance, keep it nice and open. And we're just gently bringing this hand down towards this knee just to help steady us. Keep it nice and open. Deep breath in as you breathe out. Back into center there. We can walk the toes back in together. Wow. I'm going to come into gorgeous deep grounding movement, a camel. This is a gorgeous flow to it, that fluid movement. You might consider it to be like a mermaid movement, a serpentine movement, perhaps a dolphin. So you're going to roll that movement all the way down through each individual vertebrae of your spine, pulling in with your abs. And that spinal mobility, really helping to send information to and from your brain, your muscles. Protecting the back. We're both stretching and strengthening at the same time. Enjoying that ancient movement our ancestors have enjoyed for several thousands of years. You can bring your hands into genie pose in center. And here, to get the full benefit of this, if you want to, you could take that into a deep squat position. You're going to gently rise out of squat slightly and come back into squat. And as you do that, there's that invitation to work through your pelvic floor muscles. This is a deeply sensual movement. It's incredible for really harnessing that energy that we worked with in the last session, the energy from the center of the earth upwards in to your energy center, which is just below your belly button. It's a wonderfully sensual movement. It's incredibly healing to work with around about moon time if you're in a certain phase of that cyclical flow. It's actually a movement that's been practiced even during childbirth. Wow. It's considered to be a natural pain reliever and a natural pleasure enhancer. So as we bring the hips into that forwards tilt, you can raise the hands upwards to really multiply through that energy. From the side, just so you can see what we're doing. We've got that deep lunge, that deep squat down. This is available to you there if you would like it. So we're strengthening through the body, but we're also on the other side of those muscle pairings. We're stretching out. Bring that into center here. Gently walk the feet back together. Wow. Let's take a moment to notice how you feel now. Do you feel activated? Through your root, through your navel, up through solar plexus. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to pivot forwards out of our hips. Tabletop position. Bend through your knees now. And as you bend through your knees, coming gently down into squat. If this is accessible to you here, if not, you can enjoy joining us down in a cross-legged position or similar on the floor or on your mat or on a cushion. We're going to join you there in a moment. But if this deep squat position is accessible to you right now, just enjoy resting there for a moment, realigning all of your muscles. This is gently releasing for your low back, your mid back. It's also recalibrating for all the muscles of your kinetic chain. So it's a real posture aid and boosting for your digestive system as well. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, if you're in that deep squat position, you can bring your hands out to the front and the back and gently use those to lower yourself down towards your mat, if you're using one, or the ground. You can pop a cushion underneath your hips if you'd like to raise them up higher. And let's join our friends in cross-legged position. Open up through the chest by bringing your shoulders round and down. Raise the palms of the hands to the sky. And we're going to enjoy some deep breaths, some cleansing breath like we did in the last session. We're just going to keep that flow open through the body. Keep those channels open. Keep them clear. Cleansing breath. We're going to take 3 deep breaths in. You can breathe in your own time or breathe with me now. Taking a deep breath in, expand your belly with the breath. Expand your rib cage You can suspend the breath, hold it steady, allow all the nutrients of that breath to purify and cleanse your entire system. And then when you're ready, you can breathe out through your mouth, return your rib cage, return the belly. In your own time, nice deep breath in, breathing in through your nose. Expand through those spaces. Now, let's bring in the expansion through your heart space. Really feel your heart space begin to open wider. Wow. Holding all of that love energy in there as well. In your own time, you can breathe out through your mouth. And in your own time, deep breath in. Suspend the breath. Feel yourself being filled up with nourishment. Feel yourself radiating pure energy. And as you breathe out in your own time, out through your mouth, sink deeper and deeper into your own relaxation. And so as you continue to breathe in that deeply nourishing way, I'll let you just do that for a few moments. I'd like to just introduce the idea of the principles of release. And this is something that I'm going to be sharing with you over the coming sessions. The principles of release of your body, of your mind, and of your spirit. So whilst we actively release through our body together, we can work in a fully integrated way to really embody release. So we might be stretching out muscles and releasing tension, but we can also do so much more in these moments together. So I'm looking forward to sharing more of that with you in the next session. For now, let's focus on releasing through the hips and through the legs. So we can bring the feet out in front and allow the feet to rest together, and place your hands on your feet or your ankles. And we're going to gently bring our elbows, our forearms on top of our knees, and you can pivot forwards through your hips as you bring your rib cage up and over the top of your feet. Imagine bringing your rib cage up and over the top of your feet, and you want to lead this stretch with your rib cage. And as you do that, you're going to fold forwards out of your hips with a straight back, and you can apply some pressure to bring your knees down towards the ground. And you're going to enjoy that sensation of alignment through the full length of your spine, all the way from the tailbone, low back, mid back, upper back, all the way through your neck and your head, crown of your head. That open expansiveness through your chest. And just as you rest here, perhaps you could think towards giving permission to those muscles of inner thigh and your hips. Give them permission to release any tension that they've been holding on to that no longer serves you any purpose. And just as you give yourself that permission, just notice any shift that might take place. Notice any change. Notice as the muscles soften and relax, and rest into any new space that might appear in this stretch. Deep breath here. Well done. And as you breathe out, let's gently unwind through our spine as you come back up to resting, sitting in center. Take a moment to notice how much more open and released and relaxed you feel through your hips, through your inner thigh. And so using this as a lovely hip opener, and it's going to guide us gently into the next stretch. Let's bring one knee up towards the sky. You're going to bring that knee up in towards you, gently pull that in towards you. We're going to circle around our foot. At the same time as that, we're nice and straight through the spine. Relax your back, but we're gently releasing through our internal organs, giving a boost to digestion. Did I say digestion? I meant digestion. Bring that into center here. Ooh, ankles. Let's release that down to the ground. And then on the other side, we're going to pick up our knee. This is such a gentle, loving stretch. It feels gorgeous. Bringing the other knee up and towards you, alignment through your spine, nice and open through the chest, relax through your back, and you're going to make those gorgeous little circles through the ankle. And just observe if that's a circular motion or if there's a little bit of jerking going on. It can sometimes indicate a little bit of tension through the muscles of calves. And just being aware of that in this session. Don't try to change that. We can address that in a session coming soon. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, knowing that you've really, really released, even through your ankles. When was the last time you released and stretched dynamically through your ankles? A good while for me as well. Let's now take one knee down towards the ground. On the other side, we're going to lift it up towards the sky. Then you're going to slide this foot away from you. Rest this leg down. Here, you're going to rotate through your hips. Bring your hands about shoulder width apart, and you're going to use those to carry your weight as you lift your hips up. Slide that foot further away from you. You can leave your toes tucked in, or you can untuck them. And here, we're going to rest through. You're going to feel this really opening up through the hip flexors at the front of the hip, through the thigh, and you're also at the same time releasing through some muscles that you probably can't feel releasing right now, but there's an entire muscle group that you're releasing. I'm going to tell you about more in the coming session. Let's take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to gently come down towards the ground. Gently releasing through the hips. Try to keep your spine nice and straight all the way to the crown of the head. And alongside of that, the alignment through the pelvis. So when I say the alignment through your hips, here what I mean is that they're parallel to the ground. Neither one is leading in the stretch. Neither one is closer to the ground. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, let's very gently guide our hips back down towards the ground. So one glute's going to reach the ground before the other one. That's absolutely okay. And here you're going to use your forearms and your hands to just guide yourself back upwards into center. Here, let's come back into center. Bring ourselves into that stance again, bringing the feet together. Take a moment just to notice if you're perhaps a little bit lopsided, maybe one side feels more open than the other through your hips. I know I certainly have that going on right now. Perhaps it's even slightly visible to you, but definitely you can feel it, can't you? Right? Okay, so on the other side, let's lower this leg down towards the ground. We're going to lift this knee up, extend that foot away, slide it out. Here you're going to use your hands about shoulder width, lift up through the hips, rotate round. Now you can open out this foot slightly further to the side if you'd like a deeper release through the outer edge of your thigh and into your glutes. I'm going to give you lots of level options for this very deep stretch very soon. for now, we're really just starting to open up and release tension away so that in the coming sessions you can really benefit deeply, receive everything that wants to be received. Coming down, if you want to, you can bring that alignment all the way through spine, keep the hips parallel, and just allowing yourself to rest into the stretch. It's natural initially for the body to resist the stretch. Just be aware of that and acknowledge that resistance within the body. Reassure your body as you breathe into the stretch. And breathing out, just reassuring and feeling into the softening of muscles. Softening like water. Good. Well done. Take a deep breath in. As we breathe out, we can gently lower our hip down towards the ground and start to rotate round as you come upwards into center. And I'll let you choose now if you would like to come into perhaps a cross-legged position, or maybe you want to lie down and fully rest down, maybe on your side or on your back. And here you might want to take on an extra layer for warmth and comfort. I'll give you a moment to do that now. And whilst you do that, taking a nice deep, restful breath, soothing, comforting breath. Breathing in through your nose, suspend the breath. And as you breathe out, let's take a moment to bring alignment throughout the full length of our spine. Enjoy that sensation of relaxation as it travels upwards from your feet. Relax your feet. Relax your ankles and your low legs. Relax your knees. Relax your upper legs. Relax your hips. Relax through your back. Relax through the waist. Relax belly. Relax your chest. Relax each of your organs. Relax through your lungs. Relax your shoulders, the back of your shoulders. Relax down the outside of your upper arms, your elbows, the outside of forearms and wrists. Relax your hands. Relax your fingertips. Feeling yourself sink down deeper and deeper into relaxation. Feel the weight of your own body as it rests comfortably down towards the ground. Down and down, deeper and deeper, with every breath relaxing. Feel each of the muscles of your body softening. As you relax through the insides of your fingers, the palms of your hands, hands heavy, sinking down deeper and deeper, relaxing the wrist, the inner forearm, elbows, the inside of your upper arm, your biceps, relaxing underneath your arms. Relax through the front of your shoulders. Relax the tops of your shoulders. Feel the shoulders release and descend closer to the ground, releasing with gravity and feeling the weight of your shoulders as you sink deeper and deeper into inner stillness, calm and tranquility. Upwards through shoulders and into neck, relaxing the back of your neck, sides, the front of your neck and your throat. Relax your jaw. Relaxing your tongue and your mouth. Relax your jaw. Relax. Relax your ears and the sides of your head. Relax the top of your head and your forehead. Relax your brows. Softening the eyes, relax your eyes. Relax your eyes. Down the sides of your nose relaxes. Relax your cheeks. Relax your eyes. Relax your brain. Relax. And in this creative relaxation space, perhaps noticing an activation through your third eye, the center of your forehead, and feeling alignment throughout every single part of you. Take a moment to enjoy this space of deep relaxation, of creative flow, playful like water, dancing droplets, a waterfall. Cleansing your body, cleansing your mind, cleansing your spirit, your soul. Deep breath in. And as you breathe out, take a moment to integrate anything that might be moving for you now. Take a moment to allow your body to recalibrate. The shape-shifting of your aura. Replenishing your body, your mind and your spirit now. replenishing and restoring and revitalizing in every moment, in every breath. And connected to your own creativity. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, if your eyes were closed, you can gently begin in your own time to blink them open. Take your time as you come back round. We did journey quite deep. You can bring small movements to your fingers and small movements to your toes. Begin to widen those out throughout your whole body. Perhaps take a nice big yawn and a stretch. Ooh. Oh, that was good. Oh, wow. Feeling cleansed and replenished and restored under this new moon in Pisces energy. Thank you so much for joining me. Be kind to yourself. Take lots of hydrating herbal teas. And I'm already looking forward to the next session. Woohoo!